How's everybody doing today? Jeff from Matthews Firewood. I just want to take you on a little trip around my wood yard today, see what I have going. Look at my wood inventory, look at some of my equipment, and just talk about the business. So here we go. Well, as you can see here is a new tractor I purchased. That's Mahindra 4550 standard, four-wheel drive, loaded tires, nice machine, brand new. And I had to replace this. This is my old Geel 6620 skid steer. It's having some issues right now. So yeah, the tractor's going to take its place for a while. And as you can see, I got a bit of a mess going here. I've been working on a project. I had some good video of it, but they got lost in my phone. I can't find them, so that's more part of my mess I got from my project. There's my old LaFont still outside because I haven't got the building done for it yet. I have too much going on. A little bit of cherry I have in a IBC tote. There's one I just picking stuff up off the ground that's been laying around. Here's some dry firewood here, stacked in half-cord rows. All this here is all sold. I just got to get it delivered when they call. These are my smaller stuff that I gotta get done up. I'll show you in the videos how I do that. The building here, I keep my equipment in, my tractor, it's on the other side. Here's my processor. It's a Hudson Brute EXT. Nice machine. I bought this new. I haven't had it that long. I got 170 hours on it now. It was on order for 6 months, but the virus, they had a hard time getting parts. It is made in USA, made in New York. Nice machine. I'll show you some videos on this. Conveyor here, and the noise, I have a fan going. It's pretty hot out today, high humidity. There's the conveyor. Goes up in my truck. Don't have to touch the wood. There's a debris chute that I made for it. Even though the machine has one, it still catches a lot when it gets cleaned out down the line here. Conveyor is not hooked to the processor. It is its own unit. There's seems I got my machine in the building here. This is how I catch out my sawdust. Works pretty good. I made this little chute here just to divert the sawdust flow down into the wheelbarrow here. That's where I put all my short ends. I don't want the customer to get all the short cut-offs. They pay for 16-inch, 18-inch, or whatever, and they don't want little pieces in their pile, so I burn all that. Some oak here I have stacked up off a job I did. I usually don't separate my wood, but if I get enough of it in one load, of course I do. I got 2 cords here. It's a logging job that I did. There's a cleanup bucket here rock bucket that I got with my tractor. My debris from my sawdust, I just put in a pile till it's big enough to get rid of. All the little campfire finds here, kindling wood. I save all that when I pile my wood. And I got a bunch of ash over here. A friend of mine, truck driver, logger, he brought me a log truck load of ash. So of course that is all separate. I got it stacked in half-cord increments and rows, long rows. That goes to for campfire bundles, or live pretty close to a ski area, so they like smaller wood. They're not looking for the long-term heat factor. They're just looking to watch their fireplace burn. Something to do on a snowy day, not skiing. Here's some cherry that I cut down. I got this all separate, of course. And IBC totes. Split down small. I like to keep all the cherry for myself, but if I got a restaurant or somebody that wants it, I'll sell it to them. Got my wood all up off the ground here. I got to do some trimming. We really haven't had time to do any mowing. Let the air circulate, but it's all on pallets. I got metal on the top just to keep a lot of the rain off the top. I still got a lot of side ventilation. It's in the sun. Definitely stays dry. This is what I call my lower wood yard here. Some firewood logs I got in. There's 2 log truckloads here. I got room for more here. I got some on order coming. I got 2 log truckloads on the job that I'm doing, so I gotta get that hauled in. Got some space for it here. This area down here used to slope down pretty good. I filled all this in. I made a stone wall here. It's about a 4-foot high wall. I built this stone wall, and as you can see, it dropped down pretty good. I just built that up to make a flat spot up top to pile more wood. I filled this in with all logs from a tree company. That's how I first started really doing wood. It was free wood from a tree company, which the price was right, free. But I got a lot of really big wood. Nasty wood, full of nails. They bring me softwood, hardwood. Salvage what I can. But that's what I did not process. Here's some fresh cut logs off of some trees I've been cutting at my house here. Yeah, my truckers are bringing the wood, have big trucks. So these logs here are probably about 26 feet long. They bring 8.5 to 9 cords in a load. You know, they usually stack it in pretty good. They take care of me. You know, they don't bring me really big wood. It's fairly straight. I do have, as you can see up through here, I do get some, crooked stuff. Can't have everything perfect the way you want it, but majority of it's all straight. It's all, good wood, nothing big. 6-inch, 8-inch. I do have a couple bigger ones here. This one's about 19 inches here at the butt. But my machine will do 21-inch, so it'll feed through fine. There's another big one here, not too big, 18-inch. There's some more room over here. So this bank in here that you see that I'm building up was more big wood. But what I'm doing, I built the road over here to get up through my tractor that I'm now covering, capping off the log piles that I started to bury here with all my sawdust. You see there's some brush up there from the tree work I was doing. When I get done capping it off, I plant wildflower mix. As you can see, it comes in nice, looks good. So eventually my lower yard will be capped off with some nice flowers here. Shrubs, whatever grows. Got some pine down here in the lower yard. I just needed room to put it because I ran out of space in my regular drying area. And I will get to that eventually. There's a ladder rack was on the back of a truck. I'm going to refurbish that and use that for a project on my tractor I'm going to be doing. Should come in pretty useful. Oh, manure spreader here. I figured it looked good. Throw some flowers in it. Got some strawberries growing here. Some telephone poles here that I saved off a job. They work good for bunks on the ground, or posts if I want to, put up another building so they don't rot. This here's my softwood pile. This will be for next year. The campgrounds is one I'm interested in. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this one. They're not happy with their current supplier. They doesn't bring them very good quality wood. This is all split down, nice, easy to burn, 16-inch pieces. I don't put no shorts, even though it's campfire wood. I keep the shorts for myself. This wood here and all these racks is all sold to a customer, and he likes to call me and just bring the wood. He prepays and bring the wood as he needs it, so I just load a rack of this wood on my truck, pre-measured, so I know what he gets. So I've been dealing with him for years. He likes the wood. This is a roof from a building I was tearing down to make more room in my yard for more wood. I'm going to reuse that for my woodshed. As you'll see here in a bit what it's going to be done. Some old equipment that I don't use. Another lawn ornament I had to have. I bought this just to stick out in the woods, plant flowers in it, around it. It's an old cedar. Here's the wood I've been working on for next year. 12-foot rows, 4-foot high, 3 wide. As you can see, I got a good string of it going. There's some here I had to dump. I usually don't dump it on the ground. I usually stack it off my truck, keep the debris off the ground. Easier on the back, don't have to bend over, pick it up. Customer wanted it, but then something happened and he couldn't take it right now, so here it is. I got plenty of green wood to deliver them. I'll just fill in here. This is all for next year's wood anyways. And here's all my firewood that I can sell this year that's ready to go. Same thing, 12-foot rows, 4-foot high, 3 wide. This firewood's been here for a year. I have just the top covered. Piece did blow off here last night. The wind got pretty good. I gotta put some more weight on there, but I'll get that done today. There's quite a bit of wood here. I think there's 9-10 cords in this one section. Here's some more of this oak that I got off the job. It's another 1.5 cords here. This oak's been stacked already now for a year, and I'll be selling it next fall, so it'll be plenty dry. It'll be almost 2 years old by the time I get selling it. There's some campfire wood, nice and dry. I just stuck it in this section right now because I didn't have my other spot open. I'm going to keep all my softwood together. Makes it easier for keeping track of what I have. Some more dry wood, ready to transport and customer to burn. This section here, I did take out some. I didn't want a full cord, so I did separate it. I'll just save that out and put it in a tote so I can have my full increments. There's some more green wood I started putting in to finish off, but my project I've been working on is I get this run here that goes all the way up. I can probably fit another 50 cords by the time I get done in this run. And I get the grandkids swing set. That's gonna be moving, because in the way of my progress here. I gotta be able to back in here to get the wood and to pile the wood. A couple of trees here. I cut this cherry tree down. It was starting to die out. I did some trimming on the top part, cleaned it up a little bit. I think it'll be all right. Oak, I did the same. But if you watched my first video, you'll see, it's kind of funny. I'm cutting down cherry trees in my yard. It's pretty comical. But that row of wood is going to continue all the way down through. This stuff here has got to get moved. It's my fuel tank here. Makes it nice picking up fuel better than 5-gallon buckets, I guess. I gotta take out all this small saplings here, and it's gonna continue all the way down to here where my skid steer is sitting. So as you can see, it is a long ways down to there. Some flowers growing here. So wood rack with cherry. And a guy delivered me some cherry. It was standing dead. Had some punk on the sides. I saved that out for myself. It's my woodshed here. That's full. Can't get really much more into that. Got that sitting on a pad. But that's going to get removed. That roof you saw before, I'm gonna be making a new woodshed. I'll use that roof. This building here is coming down. A friend of mine wants it, so no sense of wasting. I'll just give it to him. Gets it out of my way. It's on wheels. Used to be an old job trailer. Suited my purpose, but it's in the way of doing all my wood. So here we are back to the beginning. These tents, like I said, are coming down. But yeah, that's the business. It's a pretty big area. Takes a little while to walk around, But I don't know if you can see the background. But see if I can get a little closer here. All this up in here, that's all mine in the background. So what I have going now, and what my wife allows me to do, so I'm taking up a lot of the lawn space that we have. But as you can see, all this is going to be that long stretch of wood. Now I got it coming around this back side of the lawn down through. And I'm getting into the other back section of lawn. Into here. So I will have plenty of wood by time for drying. Most of my sales, I do sell 300 cords a year on average is what I do. Majority of my sales are springtime and in the summer, believe it or not, because my customers are ordering greenwood. They want to get it drying. They pay a cheaper price. So they buy it green, I deliver to them so they can get it dry instead of buying seasoned. But I still have quite a few. My customer base is picking up a lot more, and they're not happy with their people, and get a lot of calls. I bring them when they see mine and my quality of the product, and they buy my drywood. So I have to increase my space to keep up with my demand for next year. So maybe by next year I'll be up to 350 to 400 cords. I don't know. Long as I can, body can hold up to it. We'll see. May have to hire some help. But yeah, that's my wood yard. You know, it's pretty big. You know, and yeah, it's pretty simple, basic. Try to make it as smooth as possible for what I do. I gotta get like I said, all this mess cleaned up. I'm working on a project. I got too many projects to go, but it'll all get done. This is my first one. Get this cleaned up, get that building moved, get these tents moved, trees cut and ground leveled off, and I can continue with my rows. So I hope you like this video. Tell your friends, subscribe. You have a good day.